Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we're playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition once again. Let's see if we can actually make it out of Riften this time. It's been like 8 streams that just in Riften by this point, so let's have a look. So we are back in Holst, whatever the fuck. What's it called? Host Stronghold. And this is pretty much where we finished the last stream. So whereabouts are we? I think the idea was that we will just continue exploring this little corner of the map here. Maybe make our way to Fort Downguard. Broken Helm Hollow, we have a quest to complete in there. Let's see. Alright, let's go to Broken Helm. How is everyone doing? We got Glocky, we've got Spamton. How are we today? Everyone okay? Oh, let's have a look. Are we tired? Are we cold? Are we... Okay, so we are tired. We are peckish, and we have a brain rot. Okay. So what we will do is we'll go to Cure Disease, get one of those, have some food. Satisfied. We should be well fed now. Actually, is there a bed at this camp we could use? Because that'd be quite handy. Also, I see some potions on this barrel. Can I pick them up? Yeah, okay. It's not really stealing anymore because everyone's dead. And I'm stealing from traitors, essentially. Was it traitors or was it... Or was it spies? Okay, I can sleep in this bed now. It's 12 PM. I'm going to sleep for about... let's say... 20 hours. So, hopefully when I wake up, I will not have frozen to death. And it will be about 8 AM. Let's see what happens. So me personally, I'm back on the meds. I'm cold once again. I've got some kind of a flu or a cold. I can't even tell them apart. I never knew what the difference is between the two. But yeah, I'm back on the meds. I'm back on the sprays. And yeah, let's see how long my voice will last until it breaks during the stream. Spamton is currently snowed in, and he can't leave. So, does that mean no school tomorrow? Because that's quite handy. Let's get Magicka. Okay, so I can't remember what we were trying to level up. Oh, I think what we're going to do is level up Conjuration so that Necromancy. Which one was it? Atronox, not that. There is a perk that will allow us to have 2 undead companions. Oh, it's this. Okay, Twin Souls. So, yeah, we're currently using Just In Case. We moved on from Just In Time, who is the Undying Ghost. We are now using Just In Case, who is the Skeleton Champion. So if I get this, greater duration for reanimated undead, this should be quite handy. And then the idea is, as we level this up, we'll be able to have Just In Case twice with Twin Souls. 100 points more health. Okay. Okay, this is all handy. Cool. So, let's see. I'm still drained, apparently. Peckish once again. So let's have some food. Satisfied and well fed. We are once again running out of food quite slowly. So I'll have to keep this in mind. Is my horse around? I have no idea where I would have left the horse. So I'll just have to go on without it. I mean, your captive audience. I guess, yeah, I guess the nature, the Frost Atronox have you in custody. So Just In Time, he's not quite retired. I think there'll be some occasions where we will have Just In Time come out during more sticky situations, I think. A bit more challenging fights. But for now, I quite like the idea of just having Just In Case to do some of a wrong spell. I need to relearn what the key bindings were to my spells. So 1 is Bound Sword, Candlelight is 4, Skeleton Champion is 6, 3 Firebolt, 8 Healing, Oak Flesh, and the Paralysis Rune. Okay, Paralysis. Paralysis? So currently, just in case, costs us half a magicka. Let's have a look. What level is this spell? So this is an adept level spell. I'm pretty sure we don't have that unlocked in the skill tree. Apprentice and adept. Right, we definitely need to get this. Because if we will have to spend our whole magicka bar on 2 just in cases, then that's not going to be really worth it. Might as well go back to having just in case, because just in case uses up our whole magicka bar. How do I get to this cave? Okay. Maybe if we jump down and continue down here towards the cave, we'll find it. I can hear some bears. Again. I can't... Oh, there you go. I can't wait to be rid of the bears. Hopefully where we'll go next, there won't be any bears to bother us, because they're actually quite annoying now. Who do we have here? Just some losers. Whack! Bandit highwaymen. Okay, so we are about to engage some bandits. Let's have, just in case, if possible. Wait, is that Lydia dead? Oh no. Who have I just killed? It looked like one of the bandits killed another bandit. And that has bamboozled me a little bit. Alright, cool, let's go. Broken Helm Hollow. So we have a quest in here, I'm not sure what it is. I could go and look for it in my journal, but that's going to take hours. So I'm going to just wing it and see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be something to do with just kill the bandits in this cave. And that's going to be it, so... we'll just leave it at that. Also, how much can I pick up? So, I have about... just under 30 item weight free. I think we said that we weren't going to collect anything other than potions and ingredients, etc. Because we'll never trade anything ever again, because we have all the money already. Oh shit. Has he got the Adric greatsword? Because to be fair, I think... no, that's an Orcish. Orcish greatsword of burning, we'll leave it. We'll get some gold though. The rest of it we'll leave behind. I mean, both me and Lydia are wearing Daedric armor. So we don't need any more. I'm gonna put some light on. Right, let's have a look on the map. So, it seems to have to go down this way, down south. And what do we have here? There's a chest. Treasure ahead, wanderer. Lockpicking, yeah, why not? Battle of Sankretor. I'm sure I've read it before. I must have done, yeah. We have a trap on the chest. What could be the trap, though? Because if I can just avoid it... oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to open it and then dodge the trap. Ready soul gem. Dread zombie. Necklace of waning fire. Fire resistance 30%. That's not bad. I'm going to take it just in case. Cool. Every bandit in that cave is cooked. Well, yes, unless any of those bandits can actually cast spells, because as we have learned in the previous streams, I can just get one shot by any bandit with any spell. So... Find Leifnat. Return to Groster. Okay. I should really have a look at what this quest is supposed to be. So is this the cave cleared? Yes, it is. Right, let's have a look at this quest. Is it miscellaneous? Yeah, okay. Where is Groster? Hartwood Mill. Oh, yeah, so that was her husband. Okay. So we'll exit a cave, see if we can detect any more locations on the compass. And if not, we'll just go to the mill. So I don't really see any more locations on the compass. Oh, there's a tower this way. I can see it. It's in the distance over there. How do I climb up? Who is this guy? Oh. So I think Fort Dawnguard is down over this way. We're not detecting any locations along the way. So yeah, let's find a way to climb up to this tower. It seems like if I go this way and then go left, maybe. I also think I've got a bunch of items to hand in to some of the people in Riften. Like, we've got like 20 nightshades now. Death bells or whatever. We've been through that ruin before. Yeah. Okay. Well, we should have just stayed there. Whack! Why is nobody attacking the cave there? It's all captured. I also forgot what happened during the streams. I think, to be fair, like, not a lot has actually happened during the last few streams, because we've just been exploring these endless locations in Riften. Other than that, not that much has actually happened, I feel like. Stendar's Beacon. Who are you? Oh, Vigilant of Stendar, okay. They're fucking annoying, these people. The Exodus. Nothing there. Who are you? Another one. Yeah, these guys are just losers, really. They don't really do anything interesting. And same for you, yeah. So where to now? If we go to the east, I think that's the most. Yeah, but I'm not sure whether there's actually anything there on the way to Fort Dawnguard, or if it's just an empty space. Let's have a look. I'm not actually sure why the Vigilants of Stendar need their own location. They're so boring. Do they actually have a quest? Like a quest line or like an interesting quest that would actually give a reason why they're in this game? Other than just to say, we fight Daedra. It's like, yeah, everyone else does. The air is frigid here. Oh shit, goblins. Champion. Whack. Firebolts. Whack. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm gonna go for my blades. Although, I might just leave the skeleton to kill them. Yeah, he's more than enough to kill these guys. And we do have a lot of those steel blue entalomas, which are actually quite good because they all restore magicka. That's handy. I wonder how many entalomas it would take for me to replenish my whole magicka bar if I just ate mushrooms. I'm capturing the souls, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are taking up their, like, black soul gems. Or greater soul gems. Who is this guy over there? Whose horse is this? Oh, it's a bandit. Okay. Redguard. And why exactly are you trying to kill me? What have I done to deserve this? Alright, off you go. You got... Oh, finally. So, what's his name? Gog. Gog? Gog. I'm not sure. Yeah, somebody said in the last streams that he can summon Atronox. Storm Atronox, and he's finally done that. Gold, minus stamina, plentiful stamina. And that's it. I might take this horse myself. At least for now. We didn't get a bounty for it, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. Who would this belong to? Goblins? The Redguard? Oh, this is the end of the map. Shit. So how do I get to Dawnguard? Interesting. You cannot go that way. Okay. So how the So how do I get there? So also we now know that there is nothing else here to explore. What we do have to do is, I think, was it Red Scar Cavern? Or, yeah, it might have been this. Where we had a bunch of Oblivion cultists and somebody said I wasn't high enough level to complete this. I think we are now high enough level to do this, so we might as well go there and see what we can find. Also, I think that was a quest that we picked up as well. Bloodthirst from Broken Fang Cave, or is that? Oh, all the way over there. Right, so we do have a lot of quests just all around the place. Right. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, was it you, Glucky? Yeah, it might have been, to be fair. Yeah, I think, yeah, I remember you saying that, I think. The quest is named The Cause. Okay. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. So I don't know if it's actually there. Who's that guy? Who's this dude? Thief.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
That is a cool armor for a thief. Walk away right now.
Nice try. But you don't scare me.
Well, I should.
I'm not going to ask again.
I don't have time for this.
What a coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, game. I would like my gold back, thank you. Off we go. As we were. Where is the horse gone? Is it in the nature of every horse in Skyrim to just run away from me all the time? I think it is as well. Alright, let's go to Riften. Yeah, let's hand in some stuff and maybe sell some stuff as well. Go back to our house. Stash away some stuff. Is there an in route? Do we have all 20 of them now, or do we need some more? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got 20 now. So I think we now have 2 of the herbs required. Is this guy for real, brother? Do you see who is with us? To be fair, I think he might have not watched any of the streams. That was his mistake. Are you level 46? Let's have a look. Yeah, I am. Didn't you say that we have to wait for a courier to give us a note? Yeah, we've not had a courier deliver us a note for it, I think. It'd be handy if... Should we just open every note that we have? If only the fucking menu worked correctly, that'd be fucking great. But of course it doesn't. Stranger's note? Not that. Yeah, I don't think we have it. Stranger's plea. No. Instructions? It doesn't do anything to our journal, so I'm guessing no. It's gonna be a bear, isn't it? It's gonna be another fucking bear. Oh! Huh? Oh, it was a Spriggan and a Hagraven just bashing it out. That's cool. What were you doing all the way here, just outside of Riften? That's pretty bold. I did see a bunch of flowers growing this way, so I'm gonna collect them and see if we can craft some more potions for our journey ahead. A bunch of red ones. I think those are the ones that replenish magicka. So that's good. Right. Oh, there he is. Look.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did we get? Items added. It's always nice how it doesn't tell you what item is. Stranger's plea, there we go. Questing Grandino, I come to you with an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things which I have come to regret, and the consequences are imminent. If you know of the Oblivion Crisis, then you know I make no jest when I say the fate of Tamriel is at stake. It would be safer for us to speak further in person. Please meet me at the shrine to Stenda, located between Fort Greymore and Oryxstead. I will lay bare my sins in Stenda's presence. Perhaps you will grant me forgiveness. Scorvild. So we have to go all the way there. Wait, so that's Whiterun. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I guess we're going to Whiterun for a bit. But before we do, I'm going to go inside and hand in those alchemical ingredients to, what's her name, Blackbriar person, who likes to make potions and poisons. Life of Shire, how you doing? You all good? How's the family? Evening Dan and all in chat. Like dropped, and I hope all is well. Hope you also had a good work trip away. Yeah, it was good. I came back with a cold, but that's normal. Everyone that ever attends those trade shows always comes back with some kind of a flu. But other than that, all good. Yeah, all good.
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
How are things? Congratulations on the subs. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. Apparently, I've heard people say that, like, getting the first 1,000 is the hardest thing to do on YouTube, and then after that, it all gets a bit easier, so we'll see. We'll see. I have my doubts, but we'll see. I have Ninroot for you.
Yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother.
750 gold for 20 Ninroot. I'm not sure that's quite enough to cover the ball ache, but I'll take it. And Death Bell for you.
Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble.
Now, I think we need, like...
My experiments...
What else do we need? Because I'm quite tempted to just, like, buy them from the alchemist if he has them on him at the moment. So we need 5 nightshades.
So you brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
That's a Death Bell, Death Bell.
Thanks again for delivering
Lavender.
our sample.
No nightshades that we could just borrow.
This place has seen better. Where's my head?
What have you got for sale?
You're interested in my potions.
There we go again. Was it Juniper or Jasper? I'm gonna get both of them just in case. It was Jasper. Okay, so we need a few of those. What else do I need? Okay, we haven't got any Nightshade.
Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
Onwards and upwards may continue. Well, hopefully. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, Glocky, as well. Thank you. Yeah, it's I don't think people realize, like, I don't, like, the early subscribers and the viewers that come back to the streams and whatnot and comment, like, on all the content and streams and shorts and whatnot. I don't think people, like you guys, understand how big of a part you are in this, because without this engagement, one, I probably would have given up, because, like, it would be so frustrating to just keep doing this 4 times a week and not get anything out of it, if that makes sense. And 2, YouTube wouldn't push this to anyone, and therefore the channel would not grow. So a lot of it is due to you guys. So thank you so much for that. So we have a salmon steak. Let's craft some... Oh, where do I put my ingredients? Not here. Was it here? That's my potions and poisons. Where did I put my... Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna take all of these. And see what we can make. What a nice way to start the stream, with a bunch of inventory management. That's my favourite. We need those. Oh, that's regen. We don't want that. That's... no. I want to restore magicka. That's the one. What does that do? Magicka is increased by 40 points for 60 seconds. Restore 62 points of magicka. Causes 16 points of poison damage. I'll pass on that one, I think. Fortify Destruction as well. Oh! Destruction spells are 50% stronger for 60 seconds. Restore 62 points of magicka as well. That's pretty good. So which... okay. Ideally, I just want to have potions that give me magicka and nothing else. I'm gonna get a few more of those destruction boosting ones as well. But other than that, I think that's it. Stamina. Resist fire, because why not? And yeah, regen magicka. Although I don't want to spend, I don't want to use any of these fire salts and Jespay grapes because I need them for a quest. So leave them there. Fortify Destruction. Let's have a look. Glow dust, nightshades. Okay, let's go for that. Conjuration. So I don't really know how it would work for the skeleton champion to have our conjuration boosted. Does he get more health? Does he get more damage output? I'm not sure how it works. Oh fuck! I need those teeth. Okay, well, we are learning a lot of different effects of the ingredients. It's not the most exciting thing to do, but it's interesting to learn new things, you know? I'm bored now, though. So we have a lot of potions of magicka, from what I can gather. So yeah, let's put some stuff away. So this is our drawer for ingredients. We have given... we don't need death bells anymore. Former ear, fire salts, we need those. We need those, we need those, we need those, we don't need those. And Taloma, okay. Again, we're carrying so many potions now that it's actually quite weird how much it's of the carry weight it takes. Ideally, we should be able to discard some of them. I don't know. Do we have any weapons to get rid of? Do we need that for anything? I'm not sure. Ooh, I've not checked the chat in a while.
Silsel Kun.
Evening Dan, now you get us in stereo. Yeah, it's like having the little angel and the little demon on both shoulders. It's nice to see you both, by the way. Nice to see you both. That's the way to start every Skyrim session. I'm guessing you're talking about alchemy. Yeah, what an exciting way to start your Sunday evening. Amazing stuff, really. Although it does help that you are a great streamer with a great attitude. I think it's a mixture. I think it's a mixture because I think the kind of energy you put out there brings similar people. So, for example, if I was, I don't know, doing very negative videos with negative takes and just, you know, bitching about stuff all the time, I would attract that audience. And therefore, this channel will just grow into this negative space, I believe. But then, if I also got a lot of people being negative in the chat, it would alter me as a creator, because I think whether I'd like it or not, I'd probably gravitate towards this to, you know, to kind of become, to be a part of this community. So I think it goes both ways in a way. That's how I see it anyways. Usually how Shire's Skyrim game starts is 30 minutes of sorting the last play's full inventory. I mean, yeah, it's exactly what we're doing here. it's just one of those. And oh yeah, because like the last stream we've ended it in the wilderness, so we didn't actually end it in one of our houses, which is normally where we end. So we didn't manage to do this before the end of the last stream. I think this is why I'm kind of screwed this time around. Those increase also the destruction damage of your enchanted weapons. So it's a shame that I haven't got any of those, but even just like boosting damage by 50% on my firebolt is going to be massive. That's quite good. I'm curious if your Ancestral Guardian count as a conjuration too. So I'm not playing as a Dark Elf, so I don't think that applies to my build, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because like, or maybe you're talking about the Undying Ghost. Again, I don't really understand how boosting a conjuration with potions alters them, whether they get more health, more damage output, more time. I'm not sure how it works. I'm curious if Twin Soul work on the Phantom Assassin too. I have no idea. Question is, who's the angel and who's the devil? I don't know. Who's making those naughty videos on the channel? I'm guessing that depends on that, does it? Right. What was I doing? What was I doing? Search chest. Gold necklace. No, I don't want to wear it. I want to get rid of it. Immunity. Can put one of those away. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one. I don't need to have this on me. I kind of have expected that to say I can't just put this away because it's a quest item, but I guess not. We'll keep that for now. This is a quest item. This might come in handy when we are picking some master locks. Sneaking, I'm not gonna need that for a long time. Strange amulet, that's a quest item again. Books. They're all quest items too, I think. Miscellaneous? So we could get rid of those downstairs. I think there is a drawer that we have downstairs which literally is dedicated to soul gems. I know, I've heard you the first time. You are very, very keen on being my sword and my shield. Filled with Grand Soul. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Bear pelts, we can get rid of those as well. Close iron, why do I have those? Oh, I need amber. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I need a mammoth tusk for someone as well. And madness. Oh, okay. So I need one of those, but I don't have an amber. Right. So I think this is the best we can do with our inventory at the moment. Yeah, let's go up and sleep. Just so we can get the well-rested buff for a bit at least. Actually, is it worth it? Because we need to go to Whiterun anyways. Yeah, let's go to Whiterun. And then sleep. Conjuration potions only increase duration, sadly. Okay. Okay. So, I'm guessing that also affects Undying Ghost, which comes in for, what is it, a minute? So I'm guessing if we have a potion that boosts Conjuration by 50%, that will then mean that the ghost is going to last for 90 seconds. Rather than 60.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Whiterun. To be fair, at this point, after so many streams, I'd like to go anywhere but fucking Riften at this point. But I still need to do a few bits around here. Sadly. Let's go to Arcadia and see if we can buy some of the other alchemical ingredients that we need for the quests here. You are tired, you are famished, you are nearly dead. That's nice. I would love to finally see one of those vampire attacks in cities. We've still not seen a single one of those. Sadly. How long? Let's say 8 hours. Right. Food. That should be well fed now. Wait, what? How do I go from being satisfied to being peckish again?
It's no fun. Pushed around all the time.
Weird. I don't know if there's some kind of a glitch that just happens when you eat with it, like, inside houses and inns where for some reason it just doesn't work.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
That's Nightshade. I'm gonna have some of those. How many do I need? I need 3 more. Do we have any more? Just growing around here.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
No. Okay.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven. Let me know if you see anything.
8 hours of sleep. I know, fantasy, right?
What do you need, my friend?
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
You know that. We've been doing this for 46 levels now. You know that I am. Nightshade would be nice. And also, juniper berries. No, it's jazzbait. I can never remember. Fire salts, I need those. And no nightshades. Do we have any frost teeth? Yeah. So we need 2 more. Okay.
Come back anytime if you need a
I don't suppose you have any just laying around in your shop, do you? I could just borrow, perhaps?
You look rather pale. Could be
Some...
ataxia.
Is that death bells or nightshades? Let me have a look.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
What are you saying? Does that mean I've got an illness? No. So shush.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kids.
Shire is saying by the temple. Okay, let's have a look. It could be by the temple and also by the Hall of the Dead. I think that's where they normally grow. Alternatively, we could just go get a ride to Falkreath. Yeah, Hall of the Dead. There we go. We could have just taken a ride to Falkreath and just literally gathered all the herbs there, and we would have been probably have enough of nightshades and death bells within like a minute. But I don't think there are carriages from Falkreath,
Do you get to the cloud
so we'd have to backtrack.
What am I saying?
Fuck off.
Of course you don't. Trouble?
Alright, so where am I going then? It is called the Cause. It's very close to Golden Hills Plantation, so we might as well drop by and see how that's going. Yeah, nightshades near grave sites, yeah. So the biggest one I can remember is in Falkreath, because they just have a massive cemetery there. Also, I am an idiot. We are going back to Whiterun. I just remembered something that we could have done ages ago, but I just keep forgetting. We need to head back to the inn. I'm just looking around on the floor whether my cat has brought any of my hair bubbles into this room, as she normally does, but no. For the first time in weeks, there are no hair bubbles in this room.
This is a local favorite and
Right, this dude.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Contest. A drinking contest. You don't stand a chance.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead.
Your
I
turn.
think it's high time
Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down.
came clashing and slashing.
And another one for me.
Plus Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
And how about you?
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Yeah, go on.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
What? 2 is gonna do you in? Wow, okay. Lightweight. One more. No problems.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up.
That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken black.
Oh, yeah. Where am I?
Of course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
You have a kitty? Yeah, I do. She's about 1 year old now, so she's still very naughty. We have probably another 12 months of her being an absolute nightmare until she kind of like chills out. I'm sorry, I don't even remember how I got here.
Well, you were picking your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead.
Ask about Sam and the staff in Rorikstead. Okay.
I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other systems...
Right, so we are in Markarth, I believe. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we don't want to be here just yet, so I'm going to just ignore a lot of the things that happen in here. Because, yeah, we are here a bit too early. But we do have a fetch quest to deliver here, so I think we have a couple of things that we want to do around here. One of them is to deliver... what are those things, by the way? Alright, so there is a spoon to retrieve in Markarth, but there are also a couple of more things that we need to do. The issue is, I don't know if they're in the quests or in miscellaneous. Deliver me to Wilhelm. Yeah, there we go. Madesi. And this as well. Deliver the purchase agreement to Klepper in Markarth. Okay, so I think those are the two things that we need to do in Markarth. So we might as well just do them now. Because they keep hanging over her head. They're kind of annoying. It doesn't help that I don't actually remember any of the... how to get anywhere in Markarth, because this is such a weird city to navigate. It's very vertical. So unlike something like Whiterun, for example, which is just pretty much like a flat city, there's a lot of ups and downs in Markarth. Let's just jump down and see what happens. So he's going to murder her, yeah. Whack!
I die for my...
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
What do you have? You have some butter. I'm going to leave that to you. Lockpicks. And... wait, do you have a note? No.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Yeah, you just whacked her. I heard some shouting about the Forsworn. That was it.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Is this your note? What does this mean?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
To be fair, I've got so many notes, might as well be my notes, yeah. Do you know anything about this attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Alright. Let's read the note. What's his name again? Eltris. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos.
I hope your stay in Markarth treats you better.
Where is the Shrine of Talos?
Huh? I'm not sure. I don't worship Talos myself.
Yeah, let's just make it awkward.
I heard someone mention it was underneath the Temple of Dibella, in a big crag in the center of the city.
Okay, that's handy. Yeah, you just heard it, have you?
Until next time.
Right, we'll leave it there for now because, yeah, let's just deliver the whatever fetch quests we have to deliver.
The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
I have a purchase agreement for you.
Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
Refined malachite, silver ingot, and corundum ingot. So none of the things that we actually need. Nice. Who do we deliver the mead to? Deliver mead to Wilhelm. Right, so it's somewhere in Markarth. Okay. Well, we'll leave here for now. I like how they're just looking at him like, yeah, he seems dead to me, you know?
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
I was actually looking to buy something.
Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed.
Whatever.
This has ruined my entire...
Anything to get out of work. Ooh, key to Margaret's room. Okay. So it seems that every quest is outside. But I don't quite believe that. I think maybe you are missing some quest marks on the compass because we have so many of them selected. But no, it seems like, yeah, it seems like it's all out there. Oh, Shakespeare's here as well. Happy Sunday, Dan. Hope your weekend is going well. Yeah, it's going alright, to be fair. I've just been resting because I'm a bit ill. But other than that, yeah, it's been okay, pretty chill. Been playing some games. Been playing Pathologic 3, which is a very cool game that would never work for a stream. Commander's Origins. What else did I play? And Baldur's Gate 3, a little bit of that as well. How's your weekend been going? Yeah. Look. Everyone knows each other in the chat. That's so cute. Right, so where is this Windhelm guy? Hang on a minute. Also, there's a spoon to retrieve. Oh, he's in fucking Iverstead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Spoon. Also in... Okay. Right. So I guess for now, we just concentrate on going to Rorikstead. A night to remember. I have awoken from a night of debauchery with no idea what happened. Sam and the staff he promised me have disappeared. The priestess of the Bella have told me to ask about Sam in Rorikstead. So let's go to Rorikstead. And we also have this. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to keep those two quests equipped. So we should only have 2 markers on the map currently. Yeah, cool. So that's just going to make it a bit easier to navigate for us. Also, if I remember correctly, we should be able to buy a dog around here. Speaking of animals, what? Oh, there it is. Vigilance.
Well, hello.
Okay, so he's a stable master. I don't need him.
A war dog is good company and good protection.
I'll take that dog off your hands.
Sorry, you already have an animal with you.
Oh, I have my skeleton dog. Okay, so I have an idea. Wait for me at home. Go to Proutspire. In the meantime...
You have to train a good... Sorry, you already have an animal with you.
Oh, it's that guy. Right. Alright, we'll pass on the... Actually... Hang on a minute. If we part ways with him, where is he going to go? Your pet heads back home, so I'm guessing that he's going back to his cave. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass, because I don't want to have to go to his cave to get him next time, so... Yeah, just stay with us. But yeah, speaking of animals, where's my horse? Oh, it's not going to be here because... Yeah, it's not going to be here because we've not travelled by a carriage. So the horse is going to be all the way back in Whiterun. Okay. That's good. In that case, I think I'm going to get the carriage to Whiterun. And then... what's happening? Oh! For all the friendly warm fuzzies from everyone, Shakespeare's buddy. You, my dude. You, my dude. You, always leave me speechless with this. I'd like to throw some very positive abuse at you right now, but I can't think of anything. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, because we have now reached the 1,000 subscribers and the required watch time hours of 4,000 watch time hours, I think YouTube will now roll out ads on my videos. So you might see those pop up every now and then when you watch the streams on VOD or the shorts, just so you're aware that that might be a thing now. Speaking about money.
Sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
But you were asking, all is well with me, what was your overall assessment of the game you previewed? So you're talking about Blightstone, which we have streamed on Friday. I think it's a pretty good game. I think I can definitely imagine myself going back to it to play it. It is quite fun. And with them planning to roll out more characters and more items and, you know, just more content as the game reaches its final build, because it's currently in early access, I think there's going to be a lot of content there to get stuck in, you know. I quite enjoyed the combat. I've seen some different combat scenarios in the trailer that they've released for the game's release. And I think there is a lot there for them to build on. Ideally, like what we've noticed during the stream was that some of the combat scenarios... Oh, apologies. Some of the combat scenarios were repeating themselves. So I do hope that they add more of these different scenarios, or they add an aspect of randomization, so it just like generates the different random scenarios. But yeah, I like how you unlock characters in that game as well. So we had to do a side quest to unlock a druid. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good game, pretty cool ideas. There's a lot of cool ideas in it. And it's quite funny because me and my girlfriend are massive fans of Darkest Dungeon, and I was saying to her that I imagine if they do the Darkest Dungeon 3, there will be an aspect of maybe being able to move around the arena during combat. And I think what Blightstone has done is pretty much what Darkest Dungeon will be doing in the future in a way. So yeah, I think it's a pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting game. If you want to try it out for yourself, I think there is a demo on Steam that you can play, which will let you play through the tutorial run. But yeah, give it a go. See what you think. We are famished, we are drained, and we are chilly. Right, we can only fix the food issue at the moment. We need to get some more food. ASAP, if possible. I'm also going to drink one of those potions that is supposed to give us more magicka and destruction damage. Yeah, that's the one. Let's see the difference in damage. Whack! Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty nice, yeah. Who just got... That guy just got whacked pretty bad. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that, but this guy, that NPC that's just over here, he got picked up by the dragon, chewed on, and just thrown to the side. While I was blabbing on, congrats on reaching 100 subs, so awesome. Yeah, I was saying to Shia earlier on, it's, I've heard many people say that the first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is the hardest bit on the platform, and then it just gets a bit gradually easier from that point. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But ultimately, it's up to, you know, it's because of people like yourself and everyone else in the chat currently just getting involved. Which is what making this channel work. Because without this engagement, I would not be bothered to do this 4 times a week, and the platform would not push these streams to reach more people. So yeah, it's because of you guys. We do have more. I'm just gonna catch up on the chat for a bit. Premium user, dude. I don't get ads. I've been a premium user for over, I don't know, like 2 years now, and honestly, I don't miss ads whatsoever. They're so annoying. They're so much worse than TV ads. Every now and then, I'll just, you know, someone like one of my friends who doesn't have premium would just like try to show me something on YouTube, and there's like, oh, we have to wait through like 2 minutes of ads. I'm like, I've not seen this in years. It's definitely worth it for me. Like, I don't really watch TV. I mainly play games, read books, or watch YouTube. So for me to have premium on YouTube is probably more worth it than having Netflix, for example. No ads for Shakespeare's Buddy as well. Very good. It's awesome. You can share it with up to 4 people as well, so whole family doesn't get ads. I didn't know that. I was just literally hogging it to myself this whole time. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna spread the love. Yeah. Cool. While I'm not a fan of those types of games, I did enjoy watching you, and it sounds like you had some great observations and suggestions. Yeah. So roguelites are not usually my type of a game either. But yeah, like when they reached out to me with the offer, you know, for the promotion, I decided to go and play the demo to see whether there's going to be anything there that I could potentially comment on and enjoy. And yeah, I've done the tutorial run and decided that there is definitely something there that we could explore. While it's not the perfect, I don't want to say it's not the perfect fit for the channel, but while it's not the usual content that we would play on this channel, I did think there was probably gonna be enough there to, you know, just have a little palate cleanser from Skyrim. That wouldn't be too awkward, if that makes sense. It's very nice that you had the opportunity to be involved in the promo efforts. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. You know, I didn't get paid for it because you know, I'm just too small for that at this level, I think. But yeah, you know, like when you see an indie developer studio that's making an interesting game, you know, to get an offer where you can play the game, promote it a little bit, and also just get the game for free. It's you know, it's a massive thing. It means a lot to people at my level. I think it's a pretty cool thing to happen. The neon light, 100%, man. Any chance I will drop a link for your channel. You don't have to do that, my dude. Thank you so much. But I mean, yeah, isn't that how Shakespeare's Buddies has found this channel? I think we got Shakespeare's from your stream. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I'm gonna look into sharing the premium account with somebody else because it's so handy. It makes so much difference. Because it's back when I used to travel to work, and the travel was 5 hours a day because it was 2.5 hours to get to work, and 2.5 hours to get back from work at that point. I used to love listening to podcasts and sort of like long essay videos while traveling, and you didn't get all of them on, like, say, Spotify, which I also have. So yeah, just having YouTube just play in the background while my phone is, you know, locked and stuff while I'm traveling was so good. Like, it just made that journey so much more enjoyable. So what we are saying is that I basically just turned up to Neon's stream one day, and they grabbed and stole some of his viewers. Well, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Don't know if you met Deepifer. She's a mod on ours. She's a mod on ours and many other channels. Turns out she has never played Skyrim before. It's weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, recently I've noticed that there's a lot of people, whether it's like on this channel or just viewers on this channel, or I've also noticed there's a lot of streamers currently that are playing Skyrim for the first time, and it's just like, I understand with the younger people, because obviously Skyrim is like, what, 14, 15 years old now, so it makes sense. But for like older generation, it's like, if you were a gamer, where were you in 2011? You know? But, oh, fuck, they're still here. Who is that guy? But yeah, it's weird, because like, Skyrim has been such a massive genre-defying release, you know, such a big game. So yeah, it is quite weird that people haven't played it when they had the chance initially, but it is what it is, you know. I'm sure there's people that would just find it absolutely bizarre that I've not played FIFA or PUBG, you know. Do you know what? Like, speaking of mods, I'm actually so impressed with what we have going on here for me to not have to have a mod. Really, I think in the history of this channel we had 2 accounts, which I think were shared by the same person potentially, who just came here to troll. So I had to like remove them from the chat. But other than that, like, I'm actually so impressed that we've not had anyone that needed to be moderated yet. Yeah, I'm really proud of that one so far. Scoville's Journal. She also streams GT7 content, looking to get her Skyrim on PS5, a real first playthrough stream. We can all help her. She was like, if I streamed it, would people watch it? They would absolutely watch it. Like, I kind of... So I couldn't believe it, that people would still watch Skyrim or New Vegas, because those games are so old, and there's, you know, there's so many games that came out since that are now, they seem to be more popular nowadays, but it's actually like, you know, so I use the vidIQ, which helps me pick the games that I stream, and other SEO things as well. And, you know, you can put the keyword in its keyword search, and it will tell you, like, so for example, if you put Skyrim into it, it'll tell you how many viewers there are currently for this game. And when I picked Skyrim for the first time, there was like over, I don't know, like 1 million or something active viewers on that keyword. And the competition was medium, I think it said. So then you get like a general score of just saying like, out of 100, how well will this do? And I think at the time it was like 75%, which is really good in that regard. So obviously I've picked it, and yeah, it's actually amazing how those old games still do really well on streams. But I think there is a reason for it, and the reason for that is because those games mean so much to people. People like to experience them over and over again, ideally in a new way every time. So I think watching someone like me or someone else play the game and listen to their takes on it, see how they play the game, how they engage with the mechanics, it's almost like reliving that game again in a different way. So I think this is why those classics are still doing really well on streams, is because of that reason. It's the nostalgia and just not interest, what's the word for it? Yeah, let's just say interest in, you know, what... I've completely lost the train of thought. But yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. If you are reading this, it means they may have reached me first. The Mythic Dawn do not tolerate desertion. A fitting end for my transgressions, I suppose. If you know of the Mythic Dawn, you may have heard that the cult was eradicated long ago after the Oblivion Crisis of the Third Era came to an end. This was true until perhaps 1 year passed. As discord began to soar in the lands of Skyrim, the whispers of Maroon's Dagon made their way to the ears and mind of a fervent worshipper named Vonos. These whispers led him deep underground to an ancient Mythic Dawn temple, long since collapsed, where rumors spoke of an Oblivion Gate, lying in ruin for centuries. Vonos soon made a pact with Maroon's Dagon and began to quietly reform the Mythic Dawn as its new leader. He began to cultivate more members to the cause, and I myself fell victim to the promise of such power. After the Oblivion Crisis, the gates throughout Skyrim were buried deep within their lands. However, with much effort, we retrieved many of these pieces and successfully rebuilt an Oblivion Gate. Vonos, our master of conjuration, has been working tirelessly to open the gate and give Maroon's Dagon's troops a doorway into Tamriel. As dictated by the pact, the cleansing of the Oblivion Gate required a personal blood sacrifice from each of us to prove our devotion. Blinded by ambition, I offered up my own brother, Soon, a simple farmer who could not a Darkwing. Watching the knife penetrate his body sent shock and horror through my entire being. The blood that spilled from his loins was that of my blood. In that moment I realized what I had done. It was not power that bewitched me, but deceit. As an acolyte, I was not privy to much information, but I know that Vonus is searching for a powerful ancient artifact that is necessary to open the gate. What the artifact might be, I do not know. I heard something about an excavation camp to southwest of Iverstead, near a mountain pass. Perhaps more information can be found there. Lastly, in order to keep this location secret, all but the highest priests in the order are blindfolded when taken to and from the Oblivion Gate. So I have no further information to give as to its whereabouts. I only know it was a cave. I wish I could tell you more. I've been on the run day and night, and now the Vigil of Stendar are also on my trail. I can only imagine what they might do to someone like me. So I came to you with my plea, someone who might better understand my plight. Please stop the Mythic Dawn. Okay, Scorville. That didn't have to be so long, I have to say. That did not have to be so long. Twin Secrets, we've read it before, I think. Wrong box, empty. Right, so I'm guessing that is now... The cave is going to be marked on there. Search the bodies for information. Right, we've been to this cave, so we know where it is, but I guess I have to engage with the quest. Where was the body? I think it was here, right? Hang on a minute, let's see on the map. Okay. That's so great, Dan. You put out good vibes, so it's great you've not had to be burdened by trolls. There's such a waste and a distraction. Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly what it is, and it's like you have to take responsibility and ban those users from your stream, because, like, especially when you have viewers that come to your streams quite often, like you guys do, it's like, I think you come here for a certain experience. So, like, you expect that I will be playing a game and I'll be just chatting shit over it for 4 hours, and, you know, there'll be a certain vibe to it, certain tone of voice, etc., etc. And, you know, you have a pleasant conversation in the chat because you guys like to talk to each other as well in the chat. So you expect that kind of experience, that package to be there. This is what makes this stream what it is. So when you suddenly get, like, even just one person just coming in, it ruins the whole experience for everyone. It ruins it for me because I now have this person who is very vocal in the chat just keep popping up and up and up again and again and again because they want to get a reaction from me, which will be unlike anything else that I'm doing on the stream so far. And then that also makes it weird, I think, for you guys to engage in the chat, because you see that there is awkwardness going on in there. So it's like how do I engage in a way in which this is gonna feel normal, you know? I think it just adds a lot of toxicity between the streamer and an actual active audience. So you absolutely have to take ownership of that and just remove them, you know? As much as, like, shadow banning people and all that stuff is a meme, like, it is absolutely something that has to be done because it just preserves whatever this is supposed to be, you know? And you were making an excellent point. There's many games out there that have staying power, so it's great when a new generation of gamers discover them. Exactly, yeah, exactly. And to be fair, like, there are certain experiences that are just much better for a stream than others. So, for example, Skyrim is a good experience to stream for someone like me who likes to talk over the streams as well, because it gives you a lot of space to do that, where a lot of other games they're a bit more, I don't want to say a bit more engaging because Skyrim is engaging, but they're busier. they just don't really, you know, they don't really warrant a good stream because you don't get enough space to talk. Maybe they use up a bit too much of your brain power to actually, for your brain to be able to talk over it as well. Mind, I've developed this skill now, I think. A little bit. And it's not perfect, but I think it's much better than what it was when I started, where I can just play a game and just leave a part of my brain to do all the talking. Like, it's very rare when I have to think about what I'm going to talk about next or what the next word coming out of my mouth will be. Because, like, I'm actively playing a game and I just left a side of my brain to just do the talking. So I think, yeah, just being able to, like, switch off a little bit and just let that part of the brain take over and just do the talking is a skill that is probably one of the most important things that you have to learn as a streamer, I think. Another dragon! Oh look, who would have thought? Where is my destruction? There we go. I'm sure I had a better potion, but yeah. 37% stronger for 60 seconds. I'll take that for now. It's good enough for now. Come on then, land. Well, I'm taking fire damage. I might as well do a resist fire potion as well, just for the, you know, just for shits and giggles. And also, just notice, please, how both these potions have the same effect and the same name, but the value is different, which makes this split into 2 stacks for some reason. So the horse is potentially going to run away to east. We need to keep that in mind. Spin Guy's here. How are you doing, Spin Guy? You all good? The boys are back in town, as they say. The boys are back in town. The boys and Shire, of course. And there is a second dragon. So I wonder if these are the same dragons that attacked us the first time around and we just decided to just leg it and leave them here. Because we were not strong enough to kill them. Well, here is our farm. Let's see if it's still standing. Right. So, people are here. Are they doing anything? Kind of. Right, let's speak with Faendal and see what he's got to say for himself.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I can buy a horse from him. I'm here to collect the plantation's profit.
Very good, sir.
2,576 gold. Okay, not too bad. Purchase livestock for the plantation, please.
Need to build a pen for it first.
How do I do that, though? How do I do that? Quest. I think there's a quest for it. Is it in miscellaneous? Is it in main quest? I have no idea. Build a pen somewhere? Not here. Right. If farm is life for me. Golden Hills Plantation is well on its way towards being a profitable farm again, now that I've planted crops and hired farm hands to tend to them. Next, I should see about acquiring some livestock. To be fair, what I could also be doing is actually planting more herbs into the soil. Because I think that probably affects how much money you make, right? Yeah, probably. Right, how do I, oh, here. Okay. Okay, I see how it works. Do I have anything around to actually get wood and craft nails? Because if I don't, then that's a bit stupid. So we have... Okay, we could chop some wood, but we don't have any nails anywhere. Is there a shop in Rorikstead? Well, we have to go to Rorikstead anyway, so let's go to Rorikstead. See if we can buy some nails from there. If not, we'd have to go back to one of the cities with an active anvil and craft some. I think it's like... It's iron ingots that you need for nails. You've got a babka. Oh, yeah. You've got a babka. Very good. I've not had a babka in so long. At least... Probably like 10, 15 years I've not had a babka for. Had a D&D day. I've never played D&D. I've got friends who do play it, and they've invited me a few times to play with them, but I'm just like... I'm just scared that it's gonna be so... slow-paced, I'll just get fed up with it, because...
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Where's the drac? There he is. Okay, there it is. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. I'd get annoyed with people taking too long during the turns kind of thing, you know? I'm quite impatient in some ways. Super Guy is a jiu-jitsu coach. Fucking hell. What don't you do? I live near a popular Jewish bakery, deli, and blessed. Those are the best ones. Those are by far the best ones, yeah. Jewish bakeries, ugh. Yeah, so fucking good. Oh! Is that Anduin? That's Anduin raising another dragon. Oh, bro, that's so fucking epic. Yo. Come on, then. When you're ready. Anduin, you might want to come back and you might want to refill your magicka again and do this again because it's not working. Oh, that's such a shame. That would have been so epic to see. Ah. D&D is so fun as long as you have the right crew. Have a homebrew campaign I've been dungeon mastering for years now. Just had session 72. See, that's what worries me. It's the commitment to social life that worries me. I definitely have the crew. Like, the people that I could play with are definitely the right crew. But yeah, it's just that commitment. But then again, it's like... If I did get into it, I would be annoyed by the fact that we can't do this 24/7. You know? That's all. Like, I'm very sort of extreme in those ways. But I've been DMing, that's pretty cool.
If you need a meal or room, sate that appetite, huh?
Let's have some food. Lots of food in here. That's pretty sweet.
You have news of our quarry.
I think the game is glitched out now. I think the reason why it's raining is because it thinks that the dragon is going to come back to life, but it's quite clearly glitched out and it's not going to happen. So, yeah, Rorikstead, from now on, is just going to have a never-ending rain. Which I guess is good for the crops. So, I'm kind of tempted to just steal all of these crops from them and plant them at my farm. That's exactly what we will do as well. Then again, we could just grow a bunch of good alchemical ingredients instead. Do you know what? For now, I'm just gonna take all that.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
Sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
That sounds pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
I need to find Sam and the staff in order to get Gleda back.
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gleda to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
Did I say anything about where I left the staff?
You mentioned something like that when you were running off with my goat. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff.
I love how this quest is inspired by The Hangover, or at least it seems like it. What happened with Gleda again? I'm a little fuzzy on that one.
You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick? Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feet she likes.
Help me retrace. What if I intimidate him? Am I gonna get a bounty for that? Tell me everything and you won't end up like a goat.
Okay. Most of what you said didn't make sense, but you left a note. The only bit I could read said, after repaying Isolde in Whiterun. That's all I know. Good day.
Did you see those guards? Get out of them to deal with.
Subin Guy says he's big into writing and storytelling. I'd be writing stories and doing world building otherwise, so me and my dogs on Discord just meet up whenever we can. Yeah, so like, I don't know I mentioned it too. I don't know if it was on a stream or when I was talking to one of my mates. But yeah, one of my favorite writers, Adrian Tchaikovsky, when he builds a new world for his books, I think he likes to set a D&D game in that world and just test out the possibilities of that world and see how far, you know, people can push it. I'm not sure if this is exactly how it works, but it's what I recall. But it sounds like a cool idea either way. But yeah, it's interesting how like DMing is a pretty good introduction to world building for writers. I think there's a massive like link between the two. Animal pen, right? We need some nails for that, and talk to Isolde and Whiterun about the staff. Okay. All right, so we're going back to Whiterun, I think. Yeah. But before we do, I'm going to plant plants at the farm to maximize profits, you see. Rorikstead conspiracy theories are crazy. They're hiding a big secret. Yeah, I seem to remember there was something about that. It's a Daedric cult, isn't it? Have I planted all 12 wheats into... No, that... Okay. I mean, this is quite annoying how you do it, how you have to do it one by one. Yeah, and then you get that notified, it's been planted. Yeah, I know, I've just done it. One by one, I've done it. I know it's been planted. Yes. Oh. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. My favourite author, Patrick... Do you know what? I'm going to set off on the journey first, and then as we ride towards Whiterun, I will respond to the chats. There you go. So, if I just follow this way, straight, that should take me to Whiterun. I think. Wait. Cool. My favourite author, Patrick Rothfuss, has always talked about his world starting as a 7th grade creative writing assignment and then a D&D world. It makes sense, doesn't it? Like, it's such a cool idea, especially when you create the world from yourself, from the ground up. Because, you know, you can think of different scenarios of what might happen within it. But, you know, just having a group of people just, like, try to push the boundaries, as they normally do in a D&D game anyways, is, you know, it just opens so many other possibilities and ideas that you can use in an actual story for your book. So, yeah, if I was a writer, which, to be fair, I hope that one day I'll write a book. But I'm just currently too stupid to do that. That's a lot of effort. But, yeah, if I was to write a book, I'd do the same thing. It's a no-brainer. Adam is asking if we made it out of Riften. Nearly. We are still kind of there. So we are basically taking off some of the little quests for Riften at the moment. We'll have to go back still. But mostly I think we are... Oh god, burps. Mostly we are done with Riften now, I think. We've uncovered all the locations around it now, so it's just tying up some loose ends and then, yeah, seeing what we want to do next. Doesn't the village offer sacrifices in return for good crop growth? I mean, that's the theories, right? And like, I don't know if he didn't get the quest yet or something, but I remember that being an actual thing that you uncover in the game about that, but I'm not sure. Like there's a journal somewhere, I don't know. I want to see if the rune works on dragons. I have no magicka, great. Okay, I did nothing. I hate it when dragons do that. They just fly around just being confused about what they want to do next. It's just like, settle on something. Whack! Planting in Skyrim is a nightmare. To be fair, I imagine there's probably some mods that fix it in some ways, but I don't know. It's extra clunky as well because, like, what makes it feel even clunkier is the fact that you have to, like, once you planted the plant, you get a notification saying, like, it's being planted. It's like, yeah, I know. And then you have to hover your mouse to go okay, to acknowledge it. And it seems like none of the buttons, like, for example, E or space or anything like that, makes it disappear. So you actually, like, they make it more manual than it has to be. So, where is my horse? It wouldn't be a stream without me looking for my horse. Could literally be anywhere. Okay, we'll just run, I guess. Which town or village would I live in if I were in Skyrim? Either Whiterun or Solitude, I think. Solitude because it seems like a pretty nice place to live. It's like, you know, it's like the big city, like the sort of the capital city of Skyrim, so there's a lot going on, I imagine. You know, you have the Bard's College, you have the festivals, you have, you know, the big castle, and the location itself is so cool. Like, how the castle is on this massive sort of a cliff. Whiterun, because it's so chill. I think it's the most chill location in the entirety of Skyrim. I wouldn't really live in any of the villages, because they're all a bit weird. They're all a bit boring, you know, there isn't really much going on there. Yeah, I think... But then again, Markarth is also quite cool, but then again you have the Force One, etc. And I think maybe living in those Women Ruins would get a bit boring after a while as well, because it's all just like... You don't have any windows, you just pretty much caved in all the time, just constantly surrounded by stones. So yeah, I think, yeah, Whiterun or Solitude probably. But what about yourself? I think I've done a poll quite similar to this question on the channel before, but obviously you might have put something there, but because it's a poll, I don't really see whose response is what. So yeah, what about you? Question: did you end up clearing the Forel Host dungeon? I know I have asked a million times, but it is my favorite in the whole game. I haven't tuned in for a hot minute. We have literally done it just before. Yeah, we've literally. Yeah, if you want to watch it, it's the last stream before this one, and it's right at the end. Yeah, we have done it, but to be fair, I have to say I don't really remember much from that dungeon now. All I know is that there was someone trying to be, there was a Stormcloak soldier trying to dress up as an Imperial soldier. That's all I remember from it. I don't really remember much from the actual dungeon itself. Shakespeare's got a run. Always great chatting with you. Have a great rest of the weekend. Catch you next time. Yeah, thanks so much, Shakespeare, once again. And yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you next one. What do they come for? To Whiterun. Oh yeah, speak to Isolde. Also, we'll get some nails.
You're someone who can get things done. Blades, helmets.
So I think we just buy a bunch of iron. Like let's get like 10 irons. Yeah, let's get 10 irons.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
And make nails. Building materials. Okay, so let's make a few hinges, just in case. Iron fittings. Let's make a couple of those, maybe 3 of those. Lock. I'm not sure if we need a lock for the farm. But nails, definitely some nails. We'll make... Yeah, and some more fittings. Okay, so that should be probably enough to build something at the farm. Yeah, so what else do we have here? Local map, please. Isolde. There she is.
It's a fine day with you around.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love. But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
I will check it out. It's just a super crazy long Draugr tomb, but wicked fun to do as a mage. Actually, yeah, I did say that of all the... Oh, what's fucking hell? Shakespeare's buddy dropping another $1 just before he goes to bed. Thank you so much once again, Shakespeare's buddy. Yeah, something guy, going back to the tomb, I did actually say that of all the tombs that we've explored so far, that one seems to be the most logical one, because you get to see like the living quarters, the bedrooms, the sort of kitchen areas. You can actually tell that, you know, people used to reside in that location, where a lot of the other tombs are just there as a long corridor of, you know, kind of just nothing but enemies. Yeah, I thought the storytelling there was quite good. And like reading a bit more on the story about, you know, about some of the battles that took place around that area in the past was actually pretty cool as well. What was that story about my fiance? Okay, she's gone now. I think I live in Riverwood, so comfy and chill and close to Whiterun. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, but like other than... Again, there isn't that much going on there, but it is pretty chill. It's pretty chill. I think it'd be pretty cool to live around there and like just fish, you know? It seems like a very chill location for fishing. Like, shall I get some here, Dan? I'm going to shoot as I need to put my mobile on charge. Great stream and chats as always, and catch up on the next stream. Yeah, thank you so much for coming down. I do appreciate you, especially, you know, both of you, especially with your current growing family. So I do appreciate that quite a lot. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Just returning the positivity. Have a great weekend, everyone. You too, Shakespeare's, and have a good week, because it's Monday tomorrow again, sadly. The whole story about it is crazy too. A king and a ruler fuels their enemies at the gates up and poisons himself and his people to avoid painful deaths and slavery. Yeah, crazy. It's one of the best put together sort of backstories for location in the game so far. What was the story about my fiance?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Witchmist Grove. That sounds appealing. I just need to get to the wedding, please.
You must have had a wild night if you can't remember that. But I suppose everyone gets the jitters before their wedding. And I did say you could take a bit of time paying me back. You said the ceremony was going to be at Morvenskar. Don't forget you still owe me.
Well, it seems like we haven't got an option to pay her back, so
Farewell.
it looks like we'll owe her forever now. So where are we going next? Where is this site of wedding? Oh. So we have to go to Windhelm, right. Before we go, I'm gonna buy some food. I'm gonna get some more food.
The market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
And maybe go back to the farm and build some pens.
Finest cuts. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So all that food is uncooked.
Good hunting.
What about you?
What do you need, my friend? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Also, uncooked food. Right, I think we need to go to bed. And then eat.
Patron of the great clan battle.
Let's sleep for 12, 14 hours. Actually, no, let's just sleep for 8 hours. Because we have to get up and take a carriage to Windhelm anyway, so we don't really need to be up at 8 AM. Doesn't really matter. We'll get tired anyways after the carriage, so it was kind of a waste of sleep, to be fair. And food now.
Glad you're here in the city.
Yeah, let's go back to the farm and build some stuff. That is so pretty. Just look at that. That's a painting right there. Wait, is that? Oh, that's one of the wild horses. So let's tame it and take it to the stable. It's pretty close to the stable, so we might as well do it. Quick save. We just run up to it, yeah. So if I return it to the stable master, will that just tame this horse forever? Fuck. Whack. Right, where has it gone? Come back. Come here. This is just like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Minus all the mechanics associated with horse taming. Also, yeah, I've just noticed that if you try to make it gallop, that's when it knocks you off. Where's it gone now? There it is. No, get back here. Oh, so our horse is actually making its way back to the stable, and that horse is now tamed. So what happens if I have more than one horses? The fucking stable guy is not here. So all this is in vain because we can't do much with this horse now. But apparently it is tamed, so I'm guessing it's just gonna remain at the stables, hopefully. There's a great breakdown video on YouTube about how Skyrim's best aspect is the understanding of vistas and views. How they set up these jaw-dropping lookout points at key areas to evoke that awe vibe. Yeah, and I think there's also another another detail of that is I'm not sure what, there is a word for it, but the way they cue the different music to come up as you play the game is also there to enhance that sense of awe when you see these locations. Yeah, it's both the design, the landscape design, and the sound design coming together to create these moments of just like, wow, look at this. Yeah, I mean, Skyrim is probably like one of the best games that's ever done that. One of the games that has done that in the best way, I was meaning to say. Like, you know how when you first emerge from Helgen after the introduction, like after the prologue, and you see Bleak Falls Barrow, it's like that whole location there is like a single second of that situation is enough to just instill that sense of, you know exactly what it is, where you are, what's happening. Like, you know, it's that moment in itself is a memory. Yeah, and the music is so atmospheric as well. So, like, currently, we don't really hear anything other than just string instrument every now and then just going. It's such a toned down atmosphere. So things like these, the Northern Lights, can have that effect. You know, there isn't much going on right now that's distracting you from the vistas, other than the dragon just in the distance. But just look at this dragon. Just look how it looks against the sky. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a painting coming to life. Let's just stand here and just watch it for a bit, because this is honestly one of the best moments in Skyrim. Those kind of moments. And you can hear it in the background as well. It's just awesome. Yeah, man. Like, the music, the fog, the lights, the sky, the stars. Just, oh. And you know, this is a 15-year-old game. It has no right to look so good. But, and again, this is the difference between another dragon over there, between graphical fidelity and art design. You know, the art style of Skyrim is what makes this game look so good 15 years later. Not the graphics themselves. So fucking pretty. Also, I'm not sure if this is by intent or we just got lucky, but notice how no farmer soldiers, no bandits, no crazy enemies, no trolls, no bears, no saber cats, no dragons swooped in to attack us through this journey. It was like the game itself just decided, you know what, right now, all that's going to happen is he'll just have the best ride on his horse in the entirety of this game. This is what's going to happen. This is going to be the content, just the scenery. I literally listened to this Skyrim soundtrack to help instill the fantasy and magical feeling when playing. Makes it dramatic, entertaining, non-distracting. Yeah, and like when you know, I listen to soundtracks when I read books, and just putting on Skyrim soundtrack in the background as you read is amazing. While playing D&D, yeah, I can imagine that being quite good. Especially when you have control over like the playlist and stuff, you can, you know, play different different music for different situations. Like the range of emotion is so big. You can go from combat music to just, you know, riding through the plains with nothing happening, kind of chill. The range of emotion you can instill with the soundtrack is honestly just amazing. It's the top. So the question is, where is Faendal? Because you need to speak to him about these about the livestock. But I don't think he's anywhere near. I'm not sure where he lives, to be fair. Fire salts, frost salts. Plentiful healing, extreme magicka. Yeah, let's take that. I'm gonna leave the rest of it. I think that's all she wrote. Right. Great.
Huh?
Fucking move. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was like page we could take. Damn. Okay, where's Faendal? I'm guessing he's up and running already. Or he should be at least, because it is now... What time is it? It's 9:30. So he should be very much on his feet, working. What am I paying him for? What are you doing all the way over there? What's the point being all the way over here? None of your work is over here. Right, I'd like to purchase some livestock for the plantation.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
A cow?
I'll keep an eye out for a good cow to purchase. Is there anything else you need? Very good, sir.
I'd like to buy some more animals if I could.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
A few goats.
I'll see to it at once.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else you need?
Yeah.
I think you'll want a stable before we spend good coin. I think you'll want a stable before we spend good coin on a horse. I think you'll want a stable before we spend good coin on a horse. Certainly. What did you have in mind?
At last. A couple of chickens,
I'll
please.
see to it at once.
Right, so he talks about
Anything else you need?
us having a stable. So can I build a stable? I'm gonna chop some more wood before we go back to the workbench, because it seems like we can get... Oh, there's my goats. Yeah, it seems like we can build a few things here. We do have nails, we do have a few hinges and whatnot. We just haven't got enough wood. So I'm gonna just stand here for a minute, get some wood together, and then we'll build a stable. I'm really hoping that we can build something that will allow us to fast travel here with a carriage, that would be so good. Favorite house in the game? Breeze Home, because of how convenient it is. It's literally bang in the middle of town between all the traders. But if I was to go for the most spacious, then probably Proudspire Manor would be my second pick. So yeah, again, between Whiterun and Solitude. I'm trying not to include the houses that come with that weren't included in the vanilla release. So for example, the house you can buy in the Ratway in Riften. I'm pretty sure that was not included in the original game, but that house is actually really nice and cozy. There's also the house I can build with the Half-Fire expansion. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Blacksmithing workshop. 4 iron ingots and 2 quarried stones. Where do I get them from? I need 2 straw as well. There's all sorts we can build. Windmill upgrades the silo into a windmill and adds a grain mill, turning wet into flour or straw. Right, where do I get quarried stone from? Can I stash the wood somewhere around here? Right, you. I need you to carry firewood. Let's look for this quarried stone. I'm sure it should be around. Normally when you have these places where you can build something in Skyrim, the resources that you need to build with would be around. So we have the wood over here. The quarried stone. I haven't got a pickaxe though, so even if I did find it, it wouldn't be much use to us at the moment. Or do I buy it? Right. I can't see it anywhere, so I'm just gonna go and build a stable, I think. Is this Rorikstead or my farm? Oh, that's fucking Rorikstead. Do they have a trader? Maybe. I could trade with and buy some stuff. Manor, farmhouse. No. Which level are you here? I'm 46. Iconside in Riften, and if including Half-Fire, Lakeview Manor in Falkreath, Honeyside in Vanilla game, and the only place you could have livestock in the Vanilla game, 2 chickens. Okay, yeah. To be fair, you know, like, I think once we maybe develop this full thing into a proper functioning farmhouse, this could be quite cool. It could be quite cozy, so maybe then it will become it'll be added to the list, you know? Alright.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
What happens if I speak to any of those dudes just hanging about?
Yes, until next time.
Nothing. Again, it's a shame that this is so far away from any carriages, because we've been ignoring this location for such a long time. But it's actually quite cool. It's actually quite interesting how it works. But again, because it's so far away from any of the fast travel points, we'll probably just tend to ignore it in the foreseeable future. But while I'm here, I might as well build a stable. Stable added. Where would it be? Where's my stable? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Right, again, I need you to carry my firewood. And actually, why don't you carry all of my crafting stuff, like the hinge, fittings, and nails, wherever those are. There they are. I think that's going to be enough. I have to say, my farmhands are not working really hard, are they? They kind of just sit around doing absolutely nothing most of the day. Yeah, I was hoping that maybe this would add a carriage stop, because they normally stop by the stables, but no. So, having done that, where do we go now? We have to go to Windhelm. So, we have to go back to Whiterun stables, and then take a carriage to Windhelm to head to Movunskar. Who are these dudes? Why are they killing this giant? Oh, bandits, okay. Yeah, whatever. Just do your own thing. Don't bother me. There's probably a quarry stone somewhere around the farmhouse as well. I just don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to, like, Google it for the next stream. So maybe... whatever. Yeah, maybe like one of the next upcoming streams, we will just dedicate to getting the farm up to speed and just having all the things on it. Have you ever played the Batman Arkham games? I've played the second one. It was really good. It was really good. I've played a little bit of the first one after that. Maybe like a couple of hours, but not a lot. I've never really played the third one, though. But, no, I have to say, like, those superhero games from the last, you know... I mean, from the last few years... Actually, no, I can't say that, because there's also, like, was it Justice League and all that, and some of the Avenger games. No, but Batman and Spider-Man. I'm not really into superheroes in general, but those games, like the Batman trilogy and Spider-Man, absolutely amazing games. So good. Especially, like, it's so cool how both of those games, those franchises, have developed a mode of transport. So for Spider-Man, it's obviously the web swinging. For Batman, it's the flying around on his cape. They just made those feel so good, you know? Just to travel around in those games, it just feels so fucking good to do that. Because they just nailed that mode of transportation. I was actually thinking recently, maybe just to cleanse the palate a little bit, we could throw in a Batman game into the mix for the streams. I am thinking about bringing back Sunday streams as something other than the main streams. So for example, like we used to play the main game, which used to be New Vegas, on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then on Sunday we'd play something else just to cleanse the palate a little bit. So I was thinking like maybe on Sundays we bring back the Sunday tradition, and yeah, either do like another RPG different to Skyrim, or just like another RPG that's not been made by Bethesda, essentially. Or something completely different, like, I don't know, Batman or Resident Evil 4 Remake, etc. Because as much as I enjoy doing Skyrim, playing Skyrim, like building on that, I don't actually want to be... I don't want to get to a point where people just expect me to play Bethesda games forever. You know? Even though I do like them, obviously, but yeah. Peckish. Well fed. Okay, good. Where's my horse? We'll get a horse, and you know what? What we will do is... we'll get on the horse, and then go to our necromancer's house, which is just under the place we are going to, on the map. Sleep there, and then go to the wedding. This is not the way to go. Or is it? Can we go this way? Arkham Knight is so good, so is City. Honestly, they're so good, but Arkham overall is goated games-wise. Arkham Knight's still one of the best games ever, graphically and gameplay-wise. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I got nothing to say to that. They have been really, really good games. And it's so good, like, so I think one of the things that makes them so great is that they don't try to tie into any of the movies. They're doing their own thing, right? Where, like, back in the day, back in, like, the PS2 times, for example, like, if you're making a Batman game, it would try to recreate the events of the movies that were happening at the same time. And that would just be a bit dry, because, like, essentially you just want to either play the game or watch a movie. And quite often the games will be so undercooked as well. So yeah, it's good that they've actually just, like, made their own stories for those games. I think that's a massive thing that made them so great. Because then, because they didn't have, like, a time scale to be tied to around the release of the movies. They could develop those, like, great open world games and actually, you know, make those games great mechanically as well. So yeah, I think that just provided them with a lot of freedom. Okay, so resist fire, resist frost, resist magic if we can. No? Okay, that'll do then. I need to catch up on the chats, but this is currently so fucking tense. Right, potions. Where are we? Enjoyed the open world exploration of Arkham Knight, but hated the Batmobile controls. Yeah, so I think that's the one thing that kind of like made me not interested in that game, because I mean, when it came out, wasn't it like a complete nightmare in terms of like how it was optimized, and yeah, wasn't the game essentially kind of broken when it released? So I was just waiting for that game to be fixed. And once they fixed it, I just kind of lost interest. I kind of just forgot about it. So yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to just maybe like play the trilogy at some point and just like witness that again as a trilogy. Because like I said, I've only really completed the second one, so which is the, you know, the middle game. So I've not really seen the beginning or the end to that trilogy. Arkham Knight is a great option, honestly. So many people hate the Batmobile, but I think it's super fun. Yeah, I don't know. I've not really tried it. I just remember seeing like a bunch of footage around that, and with how the game was optimized at that point, it just seemed like it just wasn't working quite well. But I don't know. Maybe now it's fixed. It's all good. Witcher could be fun for Sunday streams as well. It could, but it's such a long game. So it's like, it took me about 1 hour, no, 1 hour, 100 hours and 140 hours to complete The Witcher 3. So that is... I don't even want to think about how many streams that is. That's like 10... 20, 30, like 40 streams? I was thinking like, because of The Witcher being so big, I thought about doing The Witcher as like the mainstream series at some point after Skyrim. Hop onto Battlefield on Wednesday with us if you fancy a real challenge, a real change. I suck at competitive online shooting games. If I did a shooting game, it'd have to be a single player thing. Oh no, you are Skyrim Dan and always will be Skyrim Dan. Todd will still have us waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 in the pensioner's home. I mean, it's sad but true. I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen, right? Imagine if it comes out. Imagine if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and it just flops. It's just like another Starfield. Imagine if that happens. Like, I think that would actually be the end of Bethesda, I think. Or would it? I don't know, because they're doing quite well regardless. Would it just completely switch on to making, like, turning the franchises into TV series? I don't know. But, yeah, in terms of, like, after Starfield, they need to really, really pull it out of the bag with the next one. Especially with something like the Elder Scrolls 6, which people have been waiting for how many years now? Like that first trailer dropped how many years ago now? It's crazy to think about it. Like, what was it, like 9 years ago at this point? Shadow of Mordor is another good shout if that's your thing. Yeah, so I've played a little bit of Shadow of War recently. I was actually thinking about that game when we were talking about Batman. I was thinking about Shadow of War and Mordor because obviously their combat is quite similar. Could I do like 4-hour streams of that? I don't know. I also don't think that would actually perform as well in terms of like SEO and stuff. I don't think there's that much interest in that game at the moment, because I did actually look it up, and based on what I found on that tool, yeah, I just don't think that would have that big of a draw. You know, if I was a bigger streamer with like already like a big following, then I could just stream whatever and just, you know, still get a lot of growth. But for now, I think it just wouldn't do that well. Spider-Man PS5 game, yeah, so funny enough, I was actually playing the opening to that, you know, when you go to the Fisk Tower at the start of the game. I was playing on my PS5 yesterday, and I was just in awe of how good that game looks. It has absolutely no business looking that good. And that's on PS5, so like, what does it look like on a PC? Mental. Arkham Knight whole story takes place in one day. Mad. Took me like a week, but it felt like a month to complete. Yeah. There are big games, like, especially when you do all this side stuff, you know, to like get the true ending and stuff, and like do all the grindy shit. Yeah, it takes forever. You're only forced to use the Batmobile a few times. The rest is amazing. Never played first two. But open world Batman, yes please. Yeah, I mean the second one was really good. I think it was literally like I think it was very similar to the third one, but just without the Batmobile. Yeah, so I was thinking, so like, is The Witcher split into acts? Because what I was kind of thinking about is, what if we... So, the plan for Skyrim always was that we do the main quest line for the first sort of Skyrim series on the channel, then we jump to something else, do a series on that, and then jump back to Skyrim to finish it off. So I was thinking, like, if we do maybe The Witcher 3 after Skyrim, and do the first act of the first game, the first third of the game, and then we come back to Skyrim, and then we just kind of like go between those two games, while also having like a little thing on the side on Sundays. I think that'd be quite cool, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not that I'm not enjoying it anymore, but like, I am playing a lot of Skyrim. I'd like to play something else as well. Anyways, let's get back to it. So yeah, potions, I forgot. Okay, so we have some Atronachs, we have some mages still. Where is he? There you are. I'm guessing my just in case is dead. I mean, he was never alive since he's a skeleton, but you know what I mean. So I'm kind of hoping that once I kill her, the Atronach behind her will also disappear, because I'm guessing that's her Atronach, and not just like a rogue Atronach knocking about out of nowhere. Yep, there he goes. Right, cool. So this bodes well. Our marriage is supposed to take place in a fort filled with witches. That's nice. Food. Always good. I guess the only way is up now. It's so weird though, because like we have cleared this already once. And I never like how you have to go through location for the second time, because the quest said so. I'm missing all the combat, I am aware. But I want to see what's here. Wait, is he dead already? Fuck, he's dead already. I didn't realize I had a turn undead spell. Right, let's heal. Arch Pyromancer. Oh, I wish I was one of those. Oh shit, there's more than one. Fuck, I'm cooked. I like how the dog is just chilling. Absolutely not involved in the combat whatsoever. Okay, that calls for a more direct approach, I think. Okay, nothing good on him. Okay. Okay. Now what? I feel like the game has glitched out again. To Misty Grove. Oh, we have to enter it. Right, what's in the chest? Flawed Valor Stone, gold, and Petty Soul Gem. This is just like that scene from The Witcher 3 where you meet Kira Met. And you get the little scene where two rabbits are making children. It's actually scarily similar. I'm gonna quick save, just ahead. Also, I think, yeah, I think I've invited, just in case as well, to my wedding, so I'm gonna just put you there. Hello.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
It was quite a trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
Okay, what now?
Yes?
Who are you?
I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery. I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff than this waste of flesh.
Sanguine Rose added. Why did you choose me?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through. But you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
And we are back in Whiterun. That's quite handy. All this, we just appeared back in Whiterun. Sick. Right, so... Sanguine's Rose. Summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. Oh, yeah? What if I do this as well? Okay, so I can only have one of them. Right, fine. Damn. So what do we do next? Feindel, I'm going to leave that there for now. The cause. Right, we need to go back to Riften. We also have a few things to hand in, though, I think. Where is this supposed to be? Oh, would I... The Mythic Dawn orders, okay. There have been whispers of traitors among our ranks, pathetic attempts to sabotage our mission, but nothing will stand in the way of Lord Dagon's Valkin. Your duty is to seek out those who oppose us and eradicate them. Acolyte Scorvild and Priestess Enakane have gone missing. Find them if there is any scent of betrayal. They must be swiftly destroyed. Afterward, travel to the excavation camp to await further instructions, but take the utmost precautions. The Virgil of Stenda have increased their activity and may be aware of our presence. The dawn is breaking. Bonos. Okay, so where do we go now? Bro, like, we already know where the fucking cave is. Just let us... No. Well, we'd have to go to Iverstead to deliver some stuff anyways, so might as well go there. I guess. So, the cause... That... Conselmo, where is that? Okay, in Markov. Never mind. The Arkwind point. We'll select it as well. Never mind. At the Riften Cemetery, I found a thief loitering near the tombstone. On his body was a note that mentioned the Grey Fox was dead, and his cowl was to be passed on to a new owner. After some investigating, I found a note in a strong box that has details on a job in Solitude. If I perform the task in question, I might be rewarded. I'm gonna leave that for now. Tell Aventus Aretino that Grelod is dead. We'll leave that there for now as well. Where is that supposed to be? Ah, yes. Around there. We'll leave that. Actually, do you know what? Should we go and get it? No, I can't be bothered. All the way there. Might as well do this. We'll give Sadia to the Red Guards. I think she is actually supposed to be the villain here, so yeah, we'll just do that. Intimidate Alfhild Battleborn in Whiterun. Okay, where is he? So that's Sadia. Where is
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Would you mind dousing that magic?
Where is this guy supposed to be? Somewhere might run, but not here. Right, okay. Yeah, let's get Sadia. Go on, Sadia. We're going for a little walk. You'll love it, I promise.
Any news of the Alakir?
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found a way in. We need to get out of here.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever.
There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time.
I mean, the trust is what stings the most in this, I have to say. Should I just go to Battleborn, to the House of Battleborn, and just whack someone in the face while they sleep? Yeah, let's do that. I'm probably tired and hungry again. I'm just gonna ignore it for now.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Oh, fuck, it's locked. Never mind. Right, let's, we'll leave that for later.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
What happens if I do this?
What?
Heck yeah. Right. Anything here to explore? Or pick up? No. Absolute waste of time. Do we know how long it takes to beat the first Batman game? Because we could do that on a stream, on Sundays maybe.
Need something?
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason.
That was incredible. And she won't be harmed.
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
500 gold. There you go. All we have to do is sell a friend to a bunch of slavers. I think it was worth it in the end. So... yeah, I guess we are riding to Iverstead. Yeah, I'm just thinking whether we should do it through Helgen. I mean, Riverwood and Helgen, essentially. Or, no, we'll go this way. I think this is a bit there's less Bolek on that side, because like there's a chance that Helgen is once again occupied by bandits, and I just can't be bothered fighting bandits. So I think this is going to be the most straightforward way of doing this, unless we can maybe buy a carriage to Iverstead, but I don't think we can. No. All right.
Until next time.
Well, we just ride our horse. Actually, no. Do you know what? We could do it a different way. We could get a carriage to. Well, our horse is probably near there, so we'd have to get a carriage anyways to get it back. So I think instead of that, we'll just get a carriage to Riften, and then go to Iverstead from here. That's probably the best way of doing this.
My carriage is... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll be off.
You ever met one of them cats?
Batman Arkham Asylum is 12 hours worth of gameplay for the main story, but if you want a completionist run, it's like 25 hours of gameplay. So I think if we do a run where we just do the main story, that's gonna be like 3 Sundays worth of streams. I think that's a shout, potentially. I'm gonna have to look at, like, you know, the SEO side of things as well to see whether there is actually going to be any potential growth from that. Like, that's the thing, like, I have to think about those kind of things as well when picking streams. So, like, it's not as simple as just going for the thing that you want to do, you know? But, yeah, that's potential. That's potential. Let's sleep for about 15 hours. We are hungry. We do have some food. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like it seems that nowadays we definitely don't need anywhere near as much food as we needed in the past to get well fed. Like, back in the day, we'd have to literally eat, like... Oh. Yeah, we'd have to eat, like, basically the size of a horse. Like a mountain of food just to get fed. Meet Yamaz at Fellowstone Cave. Oh, also, I forgot. Before we go anywhere. Get off the fucking horse. We need to deliver those herbs. Actually, no. She'll be in bed. She'll be asleep. She won't be in the shop, so... Yeah, we got nightshades to deliver still. But yeah, she's not going to be up. What time is it? 6 AM, yeah. No chance. Is it this way? Yeah. Oh. There's a spider nearby somewhere, it seems. Again, we are going to a cave that we have explored before. I honestly believe that we will never, ever leave Riften. Like, Riften alone could have been its own season of Skyrim.
Let's just get this over with.
How long has this been going on?
Weeks? Longer. Feels like an age has gone by. I haven't slept in so long.
Well, I'm just here to help.
Oh, of course. Because Malakath would take pity on us if only a useless outsider would lend us a hand. I'll lead the way, but you'd better back me up. Let's get this over with.
Okay, just so we understand what's going on here. Where is it? Despite being specifically instructed by Malakath to see it to himself, Yamaz wants my help in defeating the giants that have overrun Fallowstone Cave and the Shrine of Malakath. He's promised to pay me in exchange for making sure he arrives there safely. So this is the chieftain of the cursed Orcish tribe. Basically, the god of orcs is displeased with him because he's a massive wimp. And he continues to be more of a wimp every time he does anything, so this is not going to go great for anyone. Where's he gone? There he is, right. Go on then.
Don't make a mess of this.
Are you gonna follow me now, or are you leading the way? I thought you said you were gonna lead the way. Where are the giants? I've never seen an NPC in Skyrim jump down from edges before. Fall down, yeah, definitely. But actually, like, do a jump down like this, I don't think so. Have I not been to this cave before? Well, it's cleared, so I must have been here before. Oh, there's one. Whack! I love the giants in Skyrim. They're so cool. They're just so chill. Just massive bearded bros that don't really want to do anyone any harm. And they have big furry pets, you know? You ever play Detroit Becoming Human? Choice-based game where your actions and decisions affect the playthrough. Every playthrough is different. I've heard a lot about it, but I've not played it, no. Like, I'm guessing it's a bit like, what was that game called? The game where you play as, you know the meme of the dad looking for his son, calling, Sean! 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 I always kind of guessed that Detroit Becoming Human would be a bit like that game, but maybe a bit more in-depth. Heavy Rain, that's the game I'm thinking of. Yeah, I remember this cave now. I've definitely been here before. I'd like to note that the guy is actually not doing anything to fight these giants. Oh, he is now, okay. But for a second then, he was doing absolutely nothing.
Must have run off.
Never played that one. Yeah, I used to be massively into, well, not just me, but it seems like the entire industry used to be massively into those kind of like interactive, multi-ending movie-like games, you know? If you think about like Telltale games, the Walking Dead series, etc., actually the Batman one was really good as well. Like, yeah, that was really good. Yeah, The Walking Dead. They've done the Game of Thrones one, but I think they cancelled it after the first series. Then they've done have they done? They've done all sorts. Borderlands. They've done that one. But yeah, I used to be massively into those games. Oh, The Wolf... Was it The Wolf Among Us? That one was incredible. If you like those multi-choice, narrative, sort of movie-like games with multiple endings and stuff, like The Wolf Among Us, like, one of the best ones, definitely. Yeah, the Batman Telltale game was really good. That one was one of my favourite Batman stories, I think, in general. Where is the guy? So this is how we loop back to the entrance. Where is the guy gone? Here we are talking about video games, and I lose the NPC that I'm trying to escort. I mean, would it really be an escort quest if you didn't lose the guy you were trying to escort? It's almost like a part of the quest itself. Oh, he's gone this way. Okay.
Don't make a mess of this.
I guess we are going this way? The Giant's Grove. That wasn't here last time. Wait, he's not even here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, we need to somehow make him come through there. Okay, now go. Go. Thank fuck for that. What about the point-and-click games, man? Things like Sunstroke, Seven Quest, and kind of thing. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Gabriel Knight, Simon the Sorcerer, Monkey Island, God, yeah. So many of them. So fucking cool. So good. Yeah, so good, but like... I guess... I don't know, I'd have to see, but like... Those games would make for good streams, especially like the funny games like Monkey Island, etc. Like, they'd be great for a few laughs, you know, on the stream. But again, it's the same question whether the SEO gods will smile kindly upon that kind of a playthrough.
All right, I'll go kill this giant, unless of course. All right, I'll go kill this giant, unless of course you'd like to make some extra gold.
Oh no, you go, you're supposed to do it. You go.
I'm tired. I haven't slept well in weeks. You kill the giant. Bring me the hammer. We go back to Lagerspur. I tell everyone I did it. You keep your mouth shut, and I pay you handsomely.
Honest to fucking God, right? If the dialogue menu is gonna make me agree to this, I'm actually gonna lose my shit for a sec.
Fine.
Good.
Then wait here. This should only take a second.
What's an SEO? It's search engine optimization. So basically, that is what dictates whether your social media posts, your videos, your streams, what, you know, anything that exists on the internet, whether it's going to do well or not. We just missed it. I want to see the guy get smacked. One sec. I want to see the guy get smacked by a giant.
All right. I'll go kill this giant. Unless, of course... All right. Unless, of course, you'd like to make some extra gold.
No.
Fine. Then wait
Good.
here. This should only take a second.
Right, let's have a look at this. Let's see how well this is gonna go for him. He's just gonna get stomped and that's it. I wanna see him land. So good God. Where's he gonna fall from? No, he's stuck on that mountain now. He's never gonna come back down. That was brilliant. What a play by the giant. What a dude. What a champ.
Mars was a fool, always trying to scheme his way out of responsibility. But you took care of him and the giants. 2 problems solved at once. Now, take Shagrel's hammer back to Largishburg, and we'll see about whipping the rest of them into shape.
Okay. Shagrol's Warhammer. War!
And I think to myself, what a wonderful war!
Killing before you're killed. So you're telling me this giant has read this killing before you get killed? Okay. I want to read it. Well, just see if we've read it before, kind of thing. Oh, it's not a skill book. Never mind. What else do we have? There's a chest. Ooh. Look at that. That's Malakath right there. That's so cool. Right. Yeah, I think this is it. So, where do we go now with this? The Cursed Tribe. Take Shagrol's hammer back to Lagershbur. Okay, so that is kind of on the way to Iverstead from Riften. So that's good. But yeah, Shia loves Monkey Island. Yeah, it's great. Like, and Simon the Sorcerer, like, that was one of the first games that I've played. That was the first point-and-click game that I've played. Was it the second one? Yeah. Yeah, first point-and-click. Obviously, I got stuck on it, and it turns out that when you're trying to play a point-and-click game with those incredible puzzles within the game that, you know, are quite difficult to solve when you understand the language. Like, if you play those games without understanding the language as well, it proves to be quite impossible to play them. So, yeah. I've not completed Simon the Sorcerer when I played it as a kid. I've completed it many years later. But, yeah, that was always, like, one of the games that I just appreciated so much, because, like, you know, those games always had amazing art styles, just incredible, like, funny writing as well. The characters were memorable, you know. Yeah, incredible games, those ones. Managed to look that up. Thanks, man. Every day is a learning day. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, if you're trying to do anything, like, seriously on social media, like, that thing is definitely one that you have to look into and try to understand. By no means I understand it. I just have certain tools that kind of help me navigate that that world, you know. It is very tricky. Do you use an... One sec. I'm stuck on a tree. Do you use an seed checker? Just look, no idea where to start, man. It's a rabbit hole and a half. I have no idea what you've asked me. I feel like there might be a typo in there, or maybe I'm just being really dumb. Ooh. What is that? It's interesting because, like, if you look at the wood, it seems like there would have been something here. And that just got patched in. Or maybe it's just like a very shady sort of texture work, but yeah, that's interesting. It's almost like there used to be an entrance, like a functioning entrance. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna hand in the nightshades while we're here. Or not, because... No, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Because hopefully that, once... No, we have to come back to do the Oblivion Gate. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, after we do those quests, maybe we'll be able to just go straight to Whiterun and continue with the main quest line. But I just remembered that if we do the Oblivion quest, we'll have to come through Riften to get to the cave with the Oblivion Gate within again. Also, I'm pretty sure we are supposed to do something here as well. Yeah, return to Gloucester. Okay. I'm fairly sure this is supposed to be quarry stone. How is my sneak increased? I'm walking around, I'm running around with my heavy armor. How is my sneak increasing from that? So that's clay. Yeah. But no quarry stone. There's plenty of clay around. Maybe we do have to buy quarry stone. I don't know, I can't remember mining for it. We have to buy it. I think they have, these orcs have a mine. Maybe there'll be some quarry stone in this mine. Right, who do we give this hammer to?
Lagersburg will not soon forget what you have done. We have a second chance thanks to you.
I have returned with the Whoa hammer.
But what of your Mars? I see. He did not survive. He died well.
He fought bravely, but the giant overwhelmed him.
Ah, that is good to hear.
He got launched into the sky.
Was a coward and a weakling. His
Yeah, you tell them.
ways have
So he has been punished. And what of us? What fate shall we suffer?
You'll have to prove yourselves, but I'm willing to give you a chance. Gullerzo's in charge now. Let's hope he's a better chief. You place that hammer on the shrine. You're the only one who's proven worthy in all of this.
The ways of the mystic are known to me. I have remedies and
Who is Grolsov?
should you need them.
How do I find him? Okay, activate the Shrine of Malakath. Let's see. Ooh!
May your weapons be sharp and your prey fresh.
Look at this! Oh, this is cool. So you actually, like, if you wanted to use a full orcish armor, I mean, you have to steal it, but you'd get a full set of heavy orcish armor, and also this amazing fucking warhammer, Volendrung. What does it do? Absorb 50 points of stamina. That's actually pretty handy, so you can keep attacking, but your stamina will not really... As you attack, you replenish your stamina. That's pretty cool. But I kind of want to leave it. Okay, I guess I have it now. So that's this quest complete. And nobody here will mind that I've just taken this hammer from them, right? Okay. I'm going to give this hammer to Lydia and hope that she's actually going to use it, because that is an amazing weapon. Like, if I was using, like, it kind of makes me wish that I was using two-handed weapons just for that weapon. It's so cool. Oh, fuck yes.
Lead on.
Oh, fuck yes, Lydia. Oh, yeah.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Right, cool. Okay, before we continue any further, I'm going to take a quick break, but this time I want to try something, right? Because now that we got, like, fully monetized, I can run ads during the stream, and now they're going to take a break anyway. I want to see if I can run an ad live. So, I know it's going to be a bit cheesy, but I just want to see what happens. So, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so we are back. It seems that the ad thing hasn't worked, which is it doesn't really matter. I just want to see what happens if I do it. But yeah, anyways, as we were. So we are going to tell this miller that her husband has died, essentially, in a cave somewhere. And he will never be seen ever again. Because he was a weakling. A pathetic weakling who couldn't look after himself. Hey, you little kid. I just want to tell you that your dad was a hoe.
I hope you're not here to start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
Hello.
Hey, you want to play a game?
What game?
Really? All right. You pick. Tag or hide and seek?
I kind of feel bad because his dad died, and I kind of should be nice to him, but also I can't be bothered.
Figures. You elders are always so boring.
At least I'm not dead. Like a dad. It's like... awful. Awful behavior.
Here for work? So, any luck finding my louse of a husband?
I found Ilyevna's body.
With just
Oh,
myself,
for
will
fuck's
not-
sake.
At this rate, we won't last more than a few... No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you.
Hunting bow of fatigue. Nice. Another thing I can't use. Those 7 points of stamina damage. Yeah, brilliant. Amazing. Thank you so much. Do you know what? Fucking... There. Have it back.
I knew it. I knew my father was a hero and he didn't just run away. Mother, I finished cutting at the northern stand. Where do I move on to now?
There's a copse of elms to the east. We could really use that wood.
I was hoping to head into Riften for supplies, but I can do that after I'm done with the elms.
Just be careful, Grolnak. That copse doesn't look safe. If you see any trouble, you run right home.
You should not be traveling. There's so many bears and saber cats everywhere, and dragons literally just swooping down from the sky. You should not be traveling alone. But hey ho. Yeah, so we're just going west for a while without much distraction, hopefully. Right. We do have to go to Iverstead. It was the deliver mead to Wilhelm. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Who are you? I'm guessing it must belong to this orc next to it. Okay. The Empire's camp. So we are close. Iverstead is just a little bit to the north, and other bits that we need to do are just a little bit to the west. So we're actually very close to all the objectives now. Fucking bears. Ugh. Everywhere I go. Ugh. It's like Riften's entire soundtrack is just ugh. Ugh.
Good to see you. Finally,
May the
someone
gods
useful
watch
is around.
over your battles, friend.
I have a delivery from Romlin. Romlin. I'm not looking for work. Romlin.
All right, pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you?
The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable.
Okay. Gold necklace added. Nice. It's just what I wanted, really, honestly.
Stop by for a drink.
It's not like I've been leaving them behind wherever I found them before, just to not carry more shit in my backpack. But, yeah, no, great, thank you. So good. So good. So how do I get up there? Like, do I... One sec. So I have to go around a little bit. So I think if you go to Ackwind Point first, and then just go straight up north from there, I think that might be the better way. I imagine this is a path, that little place here. I'm not sure if there was something for us to do here. So we got a pet from here before, and I'm pretty sure we also picked up a quest from here as well. Yeah, we got a quest from here that asked us to come back and pick something up, but I'm not sure what it was. And to go through the entirety of our journal just to get it now feels like an overkill. That should be all of our fire salts now as well. Yeah, it is. Cool. Right, where's the horse? There it is. So I guess the question is, how do we get to Ackwind from here? It seems... I know that the road goes up. So it must be above us, somewhere. What if I just ride up here? That almost seems too easy to work. There's a dragon. That's good. That's always good. Right, yeah, I think this is a way to do this potentially. I do see a tower. We've been there before. I think that's the... Is that the dragon lair from before? The alchemist... Oh no, okay. Yeah, there's a ruin there, quite clearly. Right. No idea how to get there. Yeah, this is not the path. This is a bit too dodgy for that. Unless I jump up onto here? No, this is not the path. We have to go around. Or actually, if we go up this way... Glocky's off to bed. Thank you so much for watching, Glocky, once again, and yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's another stream, isn't it? Yeah, it's Monday tomorrow. So yeah, sleep well. Sleep well. Have a good Monday. You cannot go that way. Okay. This is not the way to go, is it? Let's go back to the alchemist shack. And maybe from there, there's another path to take. I don't think the dragon is aggro currently, so that's good. Well, I think I can go this way, actually, to do the other objective. Yeah, that looks a bit more manageable, I think. Yeah, this is it, yeah, that's the path. I have no idea what it is that we're trying to do here, by the way. It's a camp. Oh, Mystic Dawn. Yeah, of course. Right. Just in case. Mystic Dawn Explorer. What's he exploring? The mist. Restore Magicka. Yeah, let's have those. Ultimate Magicka. Maybe not. Or maybe yes, actually. I think we need to have one of those now. Cool. Whack! Everyone gets a whack. If you're naughty, you get a whack. What are you trying to do? Opening Gates of Oblivion, you silly goose. Dead end. What's up here? Bedroll. Pickaxe. I'm gonna pick one up just because I think we'll need it eventually, and I don't know where I've put my last one, so... The Last King of the Eyelids. Soldier Fragment. Excavation Leader's Journal. The dawn is breaking. Vonos has successfully pierced the veil of the liminal barrier. But there is much work to be done. We have unearthed an anchor point, but must still reconstruct the gate itself. And even when it's complete, the veil of the liminal barrier remains. Vonus, in his infinite wisdom, continues to work day and night to find a way to break it. It may be but a singular gateway, but Volkin, Gatanas, and Mephits await us on the other side, preparing to march for our Lord. I will keep the faith for Lord Dagon. Vonus has been studying all known information about the Mysterium Xarxes, consulting with Dagon's Dremora, and experimenting tirelessly, but is still unable to open the gate. However, he believes that an object may exist which could be strong enough to hold the portal open. What kind of artifact could hold such a power? Even 1,000 soul gems would likely dissolve in the presence of a sigil stone. We must redouble our efforts. I have sent additional scouts to Solfheim and Cyrodiil to learn anything they can. One of my scouts has returned from Bruma with promising information. The ancient Aelids are well known for their Welkind stones, rare ethereal fragments comprised of powerful meteoric glass. A great Welkind stone, the most powerful of these stones, was typically held within the heart of each Aelid city, but these stones have long since been plundered or lost to time. Researchers have speculated for centuries that more great Welkind stones may exist, but none have ever been found. The last great Welkind stone seen on record was in the Third Era, when it was snatched and used to bring the downfall of our Lord. Then it was ultimately Marun's undoing, but irony may be smiling upon us. Something of such a power could be exactly what we need to bring the gate to full power. Our researcher has set their sights on the ancient Aelid ruin of Riel, as such a place where a great Welkind stone may exist. Many have explored its depths through the years, though none have ever found a trace of such a thing. Could a great Welkind stone truly be hidden deep within Riel? I've told my scouts to capture this researcher and bring him to me. We must learn all we can. My scouts captured the Aelid researcher from Bruma, but upon returning, the Vigil of Stendar were seen guarding the Pale Pass. My scouts had to detour through the wilderness of the Gerald Mountains to avoid them. Could the Vigil be aware of our movements? Is there a traitor among us? We cannot risk any sort of confrontation with the Vigil until we have the full might of Dagon behind us. There is too much at stake. While interrogating the researcher, I learned that Riel is structurally weak, making entry difficult. With the Vigil blocking the Pale Pass, this greatly inhibits our expedition. He also spoke of the dangers, but I dare not repeat them, lest I give substance to his ravings. We must find a way into Riel. Vonus and I have agreed that we have no time to waste. I have selected only our most trusted disciples to set up a base camp in the mountains, west of Iverstead. We will operate under the darkness of night to excavate our own pathway through the Gerald Mountains and into Riel. It will take time, but it is the only way. After much blood and sweat, we finally breached Riel through its northwest corner, but the challenges within have proven to be quite deadly. The only man who returned alive claimed he barely escaped the clutches of an undead monster. Several have gone inside only to never return, and I am unsure how many more souls I can spare. All this, and yet no signs of a secret chamber or Welkind stone. There are legible portions of untranslated words on the pages retrieved from a researcher in Bruma. I've summoned one of my best scholars, Janus, to assist me in my Aelid studies. Perhaps there is something we are missing. According to the books, Magic from the Sky, and Glories and Laments, the ancient Aelids believed that Nirn was composed of 4 basic elements: earth, water, air, and light. Janus and I feel this is extremely important, may be the key to obtaining the stone. The incomplete text recovered from the research in Bruma make mention of previously unseen elemental shards. But what are they? Where are they? We will prepare another team to descend upon Riel with this information. We are running low on supplies, and may need to delay the search if we lose any more men. This goes on forever. Vonos has sent an urgent communication. The vigilance of Stenda have increased their presence and have been seen questioning Tamfolk. Acolyte Scorvild and Priestess Enekane have gone missing, their whereabouts unknown. It is best for us to assume the vigil knows of our plans. There is no time left to delay. Janus must join one last expedition team to locate the great Welkang Stone. I will send the last of my guards along with him as protection. This is our last chance. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Okay, so where to now? Let's look on the map. I mean, on the journal. Riel for clues about the secret chamber. Where is Riel? Oh. Oh, I mean the place we couldn't get to because we can't go this way. Oh, sick. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there must be a cave that leads towards those locations. Because I don't know how else to climb the mountains. Where is the horse now? Oh, oh, there it is. Thank God for that. Yeah, so just looking at it from here, I don't see any path to go up there. There is a tower. You can see a tower in the distance there. No, no path here. I guess all we have to do, all we can do, is just hug the wall until we find. Oh, nice. That's a nice rock, Todd. Nice one. Yeah, just hook the wall until we can actually find a way up. Maybe you have to go back to the Legion's camp, the Empire's camp, and there is a path from there. For fuck's sake. No. Or we go up this way and then turn right. That seems more likely. Yeah, I think that might be it, yeah. All we have to do is find some kind of a location, some kind of an entrance, like a cave or a tomb. And I'm pretty sure that's going to take us to wherever we need to go. This might be it. Yeah, this is a path, definitely. Yeah, nice one. Oh shit. Alright, quick save. So now we know that the horse is definitely going to run away because there is combat, so whatever we do here, we'll have to retrace our steps on foot. Which is always nice. Actually, I'm gonna just leave the horse here, so I'll just predict that he's gonna stay here. It's fairly safe in that location, I assume. Unless the dragon literally swoops down on him and just, like, tries to eat it. It should stay there. Who is he fighting? Is that Fulmer? I'm not sure. That's another path this way. What's that? Oh, hello. You should have stayed asleep, I'm not gonna lie. It's such a shame that you've literally wasted your afterlife to just do this. You were born for so many greater things than that. Alas. Right, so we know there is a dragon lair this way. I just want to see what it's going to take us. Alright, I guess we are fighting you then. Ancient dragon. Cool. Off you pop. We have some trolls. Okay, so that just loops back to where we might have been before. Although that's... This indicates ruins. We've not seen before. Wow, he did not last against them whatsoever. Shit. Cool, he's dead. Right, we do have some ruins here that we've not seen before. Interesting. There is a chest. How do I get to it? Oh yeah, through the entrance. Yeah, makes sense. So part of me is thinking, like, if I go down this way, I'm gonna definitely find some kind of a location that I've not heard of yet. And this seems like a very questy looking area. So, no matter what I do now, I might be asked to come back later on to do something else. Yeah, this is a bit too grand. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back for now. This is... Or am I? Where is it going? No, let's do this first, and then we'll explore maybe this side of the map. I'm gonna put a marker here, just so I remember that this is here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have a flame cloak spell now that we could use to prevent ourselves from freezing to death. Yeah. Whack! So apparently this is supposed to keep us from freezing. And I'm pretty sure our health is still going down. So this is... Yeah, it doesn't work against frost, against temperature. Who shot the wolf? Also, where is the dragon gone? There was a dragon here before. We need to get to wherever this cave is soon. Or we will freeze. Oh, there's a dragon. Aquin Point discovered. Right. So... where's the cave? Oh, this is it. Valet Cavern discovered. Yeah, let's go in just to heat up a little bit. To Riel. Oh, okay. So this is the Mythic Dawn place. Are we getting warmer? The air is warm here. Right, that's good to know. Am I hungry, tired? Yeah, I'm a little bit drained. So that's magic and stamina regenerating slower, which is amazing because you get drained after like 1 hour of in-game time, so you are just constantly at a debuff. Freezing, we can kind of work with that. It'll get better over time. But we're not hungry, so that's something. Right. I'm going to end this one here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow 8 PM UK time to continue with these quests. Thank you all so much for watching once again. This has been a really cool comeback after my trip where I wasn't able to stream for 3 streams. So yeah, thank you so much all to you all for tuning in. I appreciate it's a late time, so I'm not going to keep you for any longer. Yeah, once again, thank you so much. Have a good night, have a good Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.